Today we're going to dive into a subject that holds importance for educators worldwide, taking care of themselves as teachers. In the teaching world of lesson plans, grading, and inspiring young minds, it can be easy for teachers to overlook their well-being. However, there's no need to worry because today we're going to be exploring some techniques for managing stress and finding that work-life balance. So go ahead, grab your favorite beverage and a comfy spot, and let's get started. Welcome to episode 148 of the Teacher Rockstar podcast, a place where tips and strategies critical to the new teacher are discussed. We share the latest educational research and best practices so that the new teacher can be better equipped for a successful classroom experience. I'm your host, Steve Hiles. In today's episode, we're going to talk about finding balance, teacher self-care for a flourishing classroom. But before we get into today's topic, I have a question for you. Are you a brand new teacher that just graduated college? Would you be interested in having somebody to mentor and guide you as you transition into the classroom? Well, stay to the end of this episode. I'm going to provide you with a link to learn how you can. Also, I want to mention that you could find us on YouTube. Simply go to the search bar and type in @TeacherRockstar. Check us out over there. Okay, let's dive right in. I'm going to be addressing 4 main points for you to consider. Point number 1, the significance of self-care for teachers. Before we actually get into the techniques, let's take a moment to recognize why self-care is crucial for teachers. Educators have an impact on shaping the future. In order to do that effectively, they need to be in their best mental state. When teachers prioritize their well-being, it has a ripple effect in their classrooms and goes beyond just academic lessons. Point number 2, strategies for managing stress. Now, I'm going to share 3 strategies with you all. Number 1, mindful moments. Taking a minute each day for mindfulness can work wonders. Believe me. As teachers, you're accustomed to focusing on others. Now it's important to redirect some of that focus towards yourself. Find a space to close your eyes and simply breathe. Allow thoughts to come and go without judgment. This simple practice has the potential to reduce stress, enhance focus, and keep you grounded in the moment. Strategy number 2, energizing movement. Movement isn't just about maintaining health, it's also a powerful way to relieve stress. Engage in activities that get your blood flowing and boost your energy levels. Whether it's taking a walk during lunchtime, doing a quick morning yoga routine, or even grooving to your music, which can help release tension and increase endorphins and leave you feeling revitalized. Strategy number 3, creative outlets. Teachers often possess an abundance of creativity within them. Channeling that creativity into hobbies can be incredibly therapeutic. Participating in activities such as painting, writing, gardening, or playing an instrument can provide an outlet that helps you unwind and find joy beyond the confines of the classroom. Now, moving on to point number 3, nurturing work-life balance. Very important here. So listen up. Number 1, set boundaries. Very critical. Establishing boundaries between work life and personal life can truly make a difference. Allocate time frames for work-related tasks. Adhere to them diligently. When the workday comes to an end, switch off those emails and notifications. Not only does prioritizing self-care prevent burnout, it also allows you to fully engage in your personal life. Whether that means spending quality time with family, pursuing your hobbies, or simply taking some time to relax and unwind. Now, here's a suggestion. Think of self-care as an investment in your well-being. Like any investment, it requires attention and dedication. Treat self-care activities as non-negotiable appointments with yourself. Whether it's indulging in a bubble bath, getting lost in a book, preparing a nourishing meal, or practicing mindfulness techniques, prioritize these activities just like any other task on your to-do list. It's important to learn the art of delegation. As educators, we often take on responsibilities. However, we don't have to do it all alone. Embrace the power of delegating tasks to colleagues and involving students in classroom responsibilities. Remember that asking for help is not a sign of weakness. Rather, it demonstrates leadership. A very important point to remember here. Okay. All right. Now, moving on to point number 4, building a community within the teaching profession is invaluable. I can't say that enough. Connect with your teachers, share experiences and insights with one another, learn from each other's strategies. Sometimes simply having a conversation with someone who understands the challenges you face can bring a sense of relief and motivation. Now, the second point I'd like to make under that refers to family and friends. Obviously, the people closest to you, like your family and friends, serve as your support system. It's essential to nurture these relationships and make time for those who bring positivity into your life. Spending quality time with loved ones can offer a perspective, remind you of the joys that exist beyond your role as a teacher. Okay? Now, as we wrap up today's episode, it's crucial for you to remember that self-care, my friend, is not a luxury, but a necessity. By implementing these techniques and maintaining a work-life balance, you're not only taking care of yourself, but also setting an example of valuable life skills for your students. Let's embark on this self-care journey, one breath, one creative moment, and one balanced day at a time. Now, I want you to be aware that before you begin making any changes to your health practices, it's important to consult with a medical professional or qualified expert. The information shared in this podcast is intended for inspirational purposes. During the introduction of the show, I mentioned if you'd be interested in having someone by your side through the process to guide and support you as you transition from college into the classroom. Now, I'm here to provide you with a link where you can learn more about it. Just head on over to teacherclassroomresources.com/TRA mentorship. That's teacherclassroomresources.com/TRA mentorship. I want to express my gratitude for tuning into the Teacher Rockstar podcast. I'm Steve Hiles, your host. If there's any topic you'd like for me to discuss on the show, please feel free to send me an email. Rest assured, I personally read each and every email that comes in, and I would love to hear from you. Whenever you have a moment, please visit our website. Subscribe to my newsletter for the latest educational research, best practices, and exclusive bonuses that are not advertised elsewhere. Simply go to teacherclassroomresources.com. Don't forget to subscribe to the Teacher Rockstar podcast, and if you'd like to show support, please feel free to share it with others on social media. And if you feel comfortable doing so, leave a rating or review. That would be greatly appreciated as always. Again, I want to thank you for being here with us today, and I will see you same time, same place next week. And always remember, my friend, you got this.